Hi everybody, I'm Amy and I like to travel solo by myself, and I'm preparing for a trip to Florence, Italy later this year. In the previous video, I showed you why I picked the hotel I picked and why I picked it well in advance. Almost a year in advance I picked this hotel so that I could get my location that I wanted in the center of the touristy area of downtown Florence. In this video, I'm going to show you why I take the train when I land in Rome instead of taking a connecting flight into Florence. And most of that has to do with the uncertainty of how much time it would take to get through customs, and then you have to get your luggage, turn it over to the next group, then find your flight, and all that is just, to be honest, it's a lot of uncertainty and it's a lot of stress. So I am comfortable traveling on the trains in Europe. Trains in Italy are extremely easy to understand. There's plenty of them. They're safe. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I take the Leonardo da Vinci Express, which is basically a train shuttle that goes directly from the Rome airport into the Rome Central train station. And it only takes about 30 minutes and it costs like $10, $15 or something like that. Once you get into Rome's Central train station, it has all the trains that come through central Italy stop at this train station. So getting a train from Rome to Florence happens multiple times a day. So you don't have to buy your train ticket well in advance just to go from Rome to Florence. It's almost like, a subway to them. It's very cheap. It only takes an hour and a half, and I think the price is probably around $15 or $20 just to take one of these trains. And I'll show you in this video how you navigate getting that train ticket, how to use the little kiosks and or use the desk, the customer service desk, finding your train track, finding your train, and how easy that is. So enjoy. So we've landed at the airport. We either get our luggage, or in my case, a lot of times I just take a carry-on and walk right off the plane, right through customs, and then I'm looking for the exit sign. And usually next to the exit sign, you'll see that train station. That train is going to take you to the Leonardo Express, which is a train station inside the airport. And from that, it takes you straight into the main downtown central Rome train station. This is a quick 30-minute, 45-minute train ride. Costs about $10. There's little kiosks in the area where you can buy it, or there's a customer service desk, I believe. And then you just have to remember to validate your ticket before you get on the train. Once you land in the Rome main Centrale train station, you'll see all these little kiosks on how to buy a ticket. The Trenitalia is the main train station in Italy, and these kiosks are very easy to use. Italia Treno is a privately owned company, and they have fewer trains, a little bit more expensive. So I usually stick with Trenitalia, and these kiosks have a language button, so you can have all of the buttons will be in English, and they're very easy to use. They walk you step by step. You basically just pick the train station that you want to go to. It'll offer a bunch of different time frames. Pick the train you want, the time you want, and then it'll spit you out a ticket. And you're looking for that train number, the 4-digit number. Sometimes if you get like an ordinary ticket, it actually won't have a train number. So a lot of times I found that writing it down on my hand makes it easier to find the actual track that your train will be departing from. And this is kind of where it gets tricky, because your ticket will not tell you what track your train is going to be leaving from. So you actually have to watch that live board that is throughout the train station. People will just kind of hang there, watch for their train, watch for their train number, and then on the far right hand column it'll tell you what track number it is going to be departing from. And you'll see under the departures column it'll have all these cities, and you won't see Florence there because a lot of times Florence is not the final destination. That column under the word departures is actually its final destination. So Florence is a stop along the way, similar to a subway station. So you watch for your 4-digit train number, and then when it appears, eventually, usually about 10 minutes before it departs, what track it's going to be departing from will appear. And then there's the quick 5-minute walk to that track, and then you just jump on the train. Hour and a half later, you're in Florence. Well, I hope that video provided a little bit of an insight into how easy the trains are to navigate going from Rome Airport all the way to Florence. Rome Central train station can be a little bit daunting, especially when it gets real busy, but I've done it a few times, so I'm comfortable with it, and hopefully these videos will be able to make you feel comfortable to navigate that as well. In my next videos, I think I want to show you how to use the trains to go in and around Tuscany. Tuscany obviously is the big state in northern Italy that has all those cute wineries, hilltop towns, lots of history, and I will show you how I think I can navigate the trains getting to and from all those cute little towns. Hope you enjoy.